talk about SWIFTtrip, and we are happy and delighted letting you know more about what is to come. If you see on the screen, we say artificial intelligence. What are we doing with this? We are harnessing the power of AI, artificial intelligence, to build an automated system around human or basic human needs. For what? There is a reason why we're doing it. What's the reason? Very simple. For endless supply of solution and value. In exchange for automated income flow. So important. I want you to digest that you've just read. We're harnessing the power. It means bringing under control something so powerful, and you make use of that thing for a beneficiary purpose. We are calling you, come join us. We all here, we know the power of AI. We know that it's changing the world. We know this thing is so massive that if we don't adapt to it, we will be left behind. Oh my God. We will be left behind totally. And so we must adapt. We must evolve and make use of this powerful thing to experience a powerful standard of life. Join us. If you know the power of AI, we are calling to you. Join us to build something significant, something that you cannot dispute its power. So don't be left behind. Let's build it together and we'll thrive. Let's see the basic needs here that we are building this around. What are we building around this innovation? You can see right here the SWIFTtrip Airways. We have the e-taxi business, transportation, both intrastate, interstate. If you read the white paper, you understand that there are bus services in SWIFTtrip, which I don't bother myself making mention of so much. Then we'll talk about the e-commerce, the logistics. Amazing. When somebody buys, we deliver that by the SwiftMart. And then we'll talk about the hospitality, hotels, globally. You see all of these services I've just made mention of. There is none that is not in high demand. There is no one that is short of patronage. So, today, did you make use of transportation? Did you buy? Did you sell? Did you sleep under shelter? Do you see what I just mentioned? You, as you are right now listening to me, you have done all of these today. And if you travel, you will do the same thing anywhere you go. There is no country that has so advanced that its people have rejected shelter, that its people have rejected buying and selling, that its people no longer move around. That means there are things you get involved in. Say you are building a business. When technology is enhanced, it will put all of those things aside. You begin to struggle with rent. But there are things you do. Guess what? Any technology anywhere that comes into existence comes to enhance your business. Every technology coming in place today, we come together to enhance how people move around. It will enhance how people transact, buying and selling. It will enhance how people enjoy shelter, accommodation, smart rooms. Or if you should make use of smart rooms today, that is in terms of hospitalities, hotels, where you can even speak to the AI, and you say you don't like the color on the wall. It will ask you, what is your preferred color? It will transform that room to your taste. So did that AI come to take away shelter? It came to enhance your experience. Oh my God. Somebody, don't miss SWIFTtrip. And then, quickly, I want to let you or show you something so powerful here, that we are in search of customers of SWIFTtrip. People who would decide to make use of transportation. People who know the value of buying and selling, that they must buy and sell. People who understand that they cannot do without accommodation. So powerful that there is no one in existence today, as I speak to you, that doesn't make use of transportation. So I'm showing to you the customer's entrance into SWIFTtrip. You who's listening to me today, you are a customer. Yes, media, that is the customer's mentorship bonus. I'm looking out for the customer's entrance. Yes, display that on the screen for us if you find it. I believe you have that clip. You are a customer to SWIFTtrip. That you are called a co-founder doesn't make you less or more of a customer. Before you agree to SWIFTtrip, you are agreeing, that's why I said this is something very powerful. You are agreeing that I am ready to patronize this business. I see it as a valuable business. But your position right now is that the business is not in existence. So you come as a foundation customer to build it up. And then you are called a co-founder of SWIFTtrip. You come to co-found what isn't there. If we have found it, you won't be called a co-founder. So when you come into SWIFTtrip, you have to act like a person who is coming to look for what is not there. First of all, rebrand the mindset of it don't they pay. Looking for that one that people has already built. No, that mentality must be rebranded. Because if you don't they pay, you can't answer a co-founder. And if you do not see the relevance of moving around, you don't see the relevance of buying and selling, you don't see the relevance of accommodation, shelter, don't bother yourself trying to be part of SWIFTtrip. It is when it's done on you that this business is relevant. That's when you can say, I come in to build the business with others. I am coming in to co-found this business. Though it is not there today, I am putting all my energy to ensure that it works. As a matter of fact, because I am here, SWIFTtrip will work. That is the kind of mentality we need. Not the people who are coming and say they go fit one. You sure say they go fit. You sure say they not go do this. They not go do this one. They not go do that one. You sure say. We are not looking for such mindset among us. We are looking for those that understand that if it will be done, na me go do am. Are you ready to work with us? Are you ready to adapt this change? Welcome to a global business. You see the co-founders, that is the pre-launch. If you are called a co-founder, it means you found this opportunity or you came in contact with this opportunity at the pre-launch. What does that mean? Before launch. So we are selling entrance positions, co-founder slots, to those customers who will say, I am ready. You buy a special account that makes you a co-founder. That when the business is launched, that account of ownership you own pays you on every transaction. And the entrance is in phases according to when you hear them. When it got to you, that is your time. Years back, people got the same opportunity for $5. Did they buy it? Many jested with it. They joked with it. Someone told another person in SWIFTtrip and he said, for me to give you that money, I used to go buy chicken and eat it up. He says, I'm leaving this table now where you invited me to tell me this rubbish. I am going to Chicken Republic. Rather than giving that CEO the money, I will eat it up. Today, that same person, if he wants to enter SWIFTtrip, if his eye don't clear, he's paying $250. Who lose? The person wastes time. In few moments from now, he will pay $1,000. Once it shifts, it has shifted. I don't have the money. SWIFTtrip is not considering that. When you hear it, it's your own opportunity. Buy it when you found it. Take a position. You see today at $250, it's not going to remain there forever. That is an entry for a co-founder today. Come, let's co-found it. And what will you be doing? You have to join us to help others to co-found the business. Help others to buy a unit of it, because do you know when it's going to enter into the post-launch, the after-launch, when people will buy the same thing for $200,000, the company would have sold 3% of the business, giving it to us in bits by bits, units, which we call nodes. So if you buy a SWIFTtrip node today, you will be given an access to an account. When you log into the account, all that account can do for you right now in this stage of the pre-launch is to help you reach out to others. And it's going to pay you on mentorship basis. I will come to that point. But let's look at the shareholders. You've understand the co-owners. When we use the word today, say co-owners, don't use that word yet. Because if you are coming in as a co-owner, you are coming to relax. You are coming to co-own. It means that it's already there and you are co-owning it. You are coming to buy the business. So the right word you should use today is co-founders. So that change or rebrand your mentality that I am here to labor together with them. The moment you put your mind like that, you now refer to SWIFTtrip as us. Our. You don't tell a person anymore. And they said that they will launch airport. We will launch an airport. We are owners of airports all around the world. You begin to address statements in the right way, inclusively, and not excluding yourself. Are you with me? So you need to understand the co-founders, the co-owners. Why would the co-owners be buying it for $200,000 at the launch of SWIFTtrip? That is initial offer to the co-owners. You are coming to co-own the business. You are seeing the airport almost developed. I don't make mistake when I say that. We are not going to, you see the airport you see here, it's not going to be this furnished before you enter. At this stage, nobody can buy SWIFTtrip again. If you see the background of this, by the time it's like that, you can no longer buy. You will only have access to be a co-owner because there are still developments in the process. Oh my God. In a little space of time, people are buying it for $500,000. Why? What you have built, what you co-founded, they have seen it clear. It is no longer mysterious. Today at the foundation stage, anybody can be passing and say, what do they do for here? It's like when you see a zinc fence built and it's protected, just like the way we have zinced our land. Zinc, people will pass and say what they do here. By the time something begins to rise audaciously, when it is finished, you now say, oh wow, now what did they do be this? Then we look at the shareholders. You know, we've always been using the word shareholders, co-owners, co-founders interchangeably until it became clearer even to me. And then we had to enhance to create the distinction between all of these. Who are the shareholders? A person who books a ride and gets entitlement to 2% on every transaction. You book flight, you earn 2%. You are entitled to have 2% shares for life. It is your right. You are on payroll just patronizing SWIFTtrip. When we're talking about the PYC policy, what SWIFTtrip is coming to do first of its kind, that has never happened. There is no company, any customer refer to themselves as shareholders. You own nothing in that company other than the service they render to you. But in SWIFTtrip, we are the first in this decentralized era to put customers on payroll. Do you know what decentralization means? Do you know what Web3 means? It means that you are in control. You are an owner of the business. So you will see companies still saying we are in the decentralized era, but yet the customers are just being sapped. It is time to give back to the people who actually owns the business. It has always been so that the customers owns the business, but in the decentralized era it's coming so clear. And companies that would not take heed to this, to put their customers on payroll, they will fizzle out. They go to instinct. They extirpate. My God. So this is not a trend that we say we are coming to hide. May they know here what we want to do. You better adopt it. In SWIFTtrip, the shareholders, people get access to the shares of SWIFTtrip for free. You don't need to buy it at launch. When you book that ride, you are entitled to 2%. When you share the business with another person, you are entitled to 1%. Anything that driver, anything that customer, anything that merchant performs on our app, that gets to the hotel. As the person books a room of 1 million naira, you are getting 1% from that business. You are a shareholder. By the time we are teaching this to the people at the launch of SWIFTtrip, people will ask, how much can I pay? We say, no, you don't need to pay. It's free. Just download the app. Where has that ever been done? You share the business to a person who entitled 1%. Those persons share. You earn up to the 4th generation of your shares. So a person can work so hard and expound his or her share base in SWIFTtrip endlessly. You don't need to buy it. Oh my God. You don't need to pay for it. But today, you are buying something more powerful. And what is that? A co-founder's slot. A co-ownership slot. At the pre-launch, as a co-owner, you are opportune to get something you would have bought for $200,000, $500,000 for $250. Come on. Don't let nobody talk you out of this greatness ahead of us. And then, once you have become a co-founder of SWIFTtrip, what is the entry point? $250. What is the co-founder slot you have secured? 0.50125% ownership of the business. It is not going to change for the person who is buying this for $250. Neither will it change when it becomes $500,000. It is the same 0.50125%. Yes, media, you would show now the customer's mentorship bonus. Then I will come to that part which you want us to talk about. Look at this. As a co-founder of SWIFTtrip, you have secured your slot for $250. And that $250 is broken down in two places. The co-founder slot costs $150. The mentorship bonus costs $100. Yes, that mentorship bonus, it just dawned on me. It's not going to be called bonus. It's going to be called mentorship fee. You pay for the mentorship. Somebody told you about SWIFTtrip. Somebody brought you to this meeting so that you can be educated about what is coming. What makes somebody a mentor over another person? It is what that person knows. Nobody is higher than any other person. The moment that person knows what you know, that person is higher than his mentor or her mentor. Because the students that didn't teach you, but you taught the student, you poured out your wisdom on the student, the student will add that knowledge that he did teach you about. And that student is expected to be higher than the mentor. But at first, the mentor's position is so relevant because there is something the mentor knows that that student don't know. And the student will pay for it. So this is how our co-founders today will never go broke. Mentoring people about what is coming. And before I will now digest this part so well, I want to show you what is coming. When you understand what is coming and how this business will pay us, then you will understand how to mentor people. You will know fully well what is coming, and then you go about mentoring the people. And then I will come back to explain to you what you benefit as a mentor in SWIFTtrip. Oh my God. I believe this is exciting. I told you it will worth your time. Then let's look at the co-founders' profit analysis. How co-founders makes profits. This is incredible. On the screen you see what we wrote there. End like endless. End like endless. You will earn and earn and earn and earn. You know if you finish them. You continue to make massive profits. So I want to break that down for you now. We have an analysis on the screen showing to you per trip analysis. And on that per trip analysis, first, we are showing you a per trip analysis because you earn on every transaction. I want to let you know that when you say we are selling something called shares, that's why it's corrected now. So you don't go be looking for what we are selling on Nigerian Stock Exchange. We are not selling the traditional kind of shares here. We are selling something more powerful. You see the banks. Have you bought a bank share before? Maybe you bought bank shares of maybe 2 million naira 10 years ago, and you know what 2 million naira is as at then. My brother, how much has it given to you today? Some persons, their shares today, what they bought, a man said, in fact, a man bought, I won't mention the bank. He bought that bank share 7.5 million naira. Years back, like 12 years ago. Today, as at 2024, actually when I discussed with him, when he was reporting, he has earned, or rather, the shares in total worth 12,000 naira. 12,000 naira. If there be a scam, that is the worst kind of scam. Where you thought you were supposed to make progress, it finished you up. That's, or those same banks, how I wish, or how you wished they were given to you on that app. Do you see that app that takes 50 naira? Inflow, outflow. At times you just see 500 naira goes away from your account. They tell you one story. That 500 went out from millions of people. If it went out from 1 million people, 500 naira, that's 500 million naira. Did you earn anything from it? They will target maybe XMS or whatever alert. Did you earn Shingbine from it as a shareholder? No. If you were being paid 0.000000000001 kobo from that transaction per day, by now you will be a billionaire. In naira, let's talk about our country. In naira, what SWIFTtrip is giving to you, there is no business out there that I can point to say it has given to you. Though I make bold or a disclaimer that I don't know how every other people or companies out there, organizations, have structured theirs for their co-founders. But in SWIFTtrip, it is one of a kind. Don't miss this opportunity. If you do, you won't forget the name. Oh my God. I want you to see this screen, per trip analysis. We show you here at the launch of SWIFTtrip. Please take note, this is post-launch, after business is launched. Someone in the United States books a ride, $50. You simply, or the app, you are not the one doing it now. I told you about artificial intelligence in the beginning, how we are harnessing the power of the artificial intelligence to provide services. What's the services? Remember, transportation, right? That's what I'm showing to you now. For what? Endless, yes, thank you, media. We are harnessing the power of AI to build an automated system around basic human needs. For what? Endless supply of solutions plus value in exchange of what? Automated income flow. Now, this is where it happens. Let's go back to that slide now and see how this happens. Oh my God. $50. The app checks. What is your co-founder's percentage here? 0.50125%. To the shareholders, it checks $50 times 2%, you who booked the ride. To the shareholder who has shared the business to a customer, the app checks $50 times 1%. It pays you instantly as a shareholder. Those persons who are getting it for free. But for you, and look at it, the shareholders get from their labor, right? But you now, you are getting from every transaction. So this happenings, you are in Nigeria, you are wherever you are, somebody in the United States has booked a ride, paid $50 to the driver, and the app checks 50 times 0.50125%. You get 0.60625 cents. Incredible. Oh my God. Now let's see. You can see the bottom line here. We say, join SWIFTtrip co-founders to unlock borderless earning potential with every transaction processed through our cutting-edge business app. Now, are you seeing the inflow? Are you seeing how it's flowing in? Maybe we'll redesign this to us. As the cars are flowing in, you are seeing the money split, just multiplying and moving up. That is in 10 years accumulation. As the business is rolling in, we are just checking the e-taxi flowing in steadily. That's in the space of 10 years, 50 trillion trips. 100 trillion trips, as you see on the screen, is a joke compared to what we've done in 10 years. We say inclusive is what? The logistics. Inclusive, the logistics. As people are billing transactions, it is included in all of this. Now, can you see? 0.60625 cents. Somebody multiply that thing that looks irrelevant. I know when somebody saw that before, you will feel, what is this one now? 0.60625 cents can grow into endless wealth. We are assuming that all the trips just cost $50. That is $62,500,000. Can somebody do a quick maths? I don't waste time in such. Let me show you something here. $62,500,000 multiplied by, let's use 1.5. No, just do 1.5. What do you see? Can somebody quote that in naira? Oh, That's why you should join the Telegram meeting. We're doing a live Telegram call here. And my people can see my screen right here. Do you see this figure? Let's put, who can pronounce this? Very simple. That is 93 billion 750 million naira. When I say to you that SWIFTtrip makes you a decillionaire in dollars, a virgin trillionaire in dollars, some people will go to Google and start checking who is the richest man in the earth. They say, this and that. How much has the person earned? Hundreds of billions of dollars. They come back to say, who is that person that is saying that will get this? I don't understand how people think. So, I am in this era of my life. Just take a good look at it. All I can think, when I have seen people who are billionaires in dollars, is to build something that will end me as a billionaire, or to aspire to end in somebody's history. Whatever you saw on Google saying that this is the richest or whatever on the earth today, that's the man's history. And if they say you have heard that some of them are heading towards trillions, they are not building something new. It is what they already have. That system, that's what is taking them there. The first day you earn that cent in SWIFTtrip, you are a decillionaire. You already are a virgin trillionaire. That earning has happened already. The system already has the capacity. As a matter of fact, the day you purchase the co-founder slot, you are that already. A decillionaire. A virgin trillionaire in dollars. I must let you know, to you who's hearing it today for the first time, there are persons who angrily left our meeting because they heard me say SWIFTtrip makes you a trillionaire in dollars. A man listening to our YouTube video and said, because the CEO said that SWIFTtrip can make someone a trillionaire in dollars, I'm no longer interested. The guy is giving people false hope. What happened? What did I do? Did I change my mouth? I left them there. Trillions is how many? Is it 12 zeros? Decillions is how many? 32 zeros. Virgin trillions is how many? 64 zeros. When I started saying SWIFTtrip makes you a decillionaire, I never hear who verse. I still left us there and I said SWIFTtrip makes you a virgin trillionaire in dollars. I have not heard who went to compare in Google. But when I was saying the ones people can comprehend easily, you see somebody who said trillionaire. Nobody has become a trillionaire. Go and check virgin trillion. When you know where you are heading to, people's opinion or approval, it doesn't matter. You disapprove, it's a conviction to us. You approve, it becomes higher conviction. Congratulations, I love you all. Do you want to be part of SWIFTtrip today? Today is 25th. There is an ongoing promo. 25th, so if you're watching this on the 26th, please do not bother considering the promo. It will be over by then. A $50 entrance. Why? Because we are heading towards purchasing our land. Media can show that land on the screen. We are moving on to accomplishing a landed property of 900 million. Brother and sister, I beg, check your own self. Is this something that you know you can just beat yourself, say, I am going to buy a land, 900 million, to build a 20-story building? Me, myself, can I do it? No. What's giving me the morale to lead us there? You and I, in collaboration to get it done. That's what's giving me the drive and the energy and the enthusiasm. I don't care to know who says it will not be possible. Only that one person, one that says, sir, go ahead. I am buying the extra units. It's all done. Just that encouragement alone from that one person, I'm okay. It can't be say 100 support. It can't be say 1,000 support. Who is that one that now have said it's not possible? In fact, I'm not going to be a co-founder of SWIFTtrip. Do you know our problem at times? We are so focused on what is not working. We are so focused on the ones that are giving us irresponse. So focused on the ones that are rejecting what we say, and not looking at all those that are standing strong and tall. Do you want to accomplish anything? Forget about those whose opinion do not matter. I don't bother myself arguing with someone's opinion that I do not consider to be heading to where I'm heading to. Don't find yourself arguing with anyone, please. You say you can't do it. Prove you can do it by moving ahead. Oh my God. Congratulations to the able co-founders of SWIFTtrip. We're bouncing right to the top. I love you all. And Honorable Richardson now says, don't stop talking about SWIFTtrip, because SWIFTtrip will make you proud. SWIFTtrip will make you happy. SWIFTtrip will make you excited that you found us at this stage. So this is not a stage to say, there's still the talk of to buy the land. 20-story building, which day? Are you sure? How many years? Please, if you try that thing, if you try it, don't put yourself in that kind of position where you're now fighting with nature. Nature is time, and the time must pass away. Do you get it? That time must pass away. So if you do not find yourself building ahead, you will pass away with the time. I once did this, I once did that. If you don't let go of your past, you will pass away with the past. This is a global call, and it is waiting for no one, because people too plenty for the word. People too plenty to be looking at one doubter. And that's why here we say, as them they doubt, we they bounce. Because before we talk to 8.1 billion people, we have accomplished SWIFTtrip. What have we done that somebody is getting angry about somebody's talk? What have we done that somebody is getting offended and say, because of this, because of what they said to me, I give up? Not until we talk to 8.1 billion people. Let me tell you another thing. You need to toughen your mind so you can pass through tough times. If we talk to 8.1 billion people, we have not got 2.4 million units sold out. Guess what? We will restart again to talk to everybody again. Before we talk to them 3 times, 8.1 billion people 3 times, we have this project done. What if it doesn't work? What if this does? What if what will not work? From where will failure set in, or what? Don't you understand what failure means? Failure means quitting. That's why I say that word should be taken away from the dictionary. What should be there should be quit. So people and children, our next generation need to understand not to be afraid of failure. If you aren't afraid of quitting, if you are not afraid of stopping, shouldn't be afraid of failure. That thing, failure, it has eaten to people that they are no longer knowing that it is quitting. Failure means quitting. And then you now see that quitting is in your ability. But when we say failure, people are thinking that failure is a thing of circumstances or a thing of chance. He failed. He quit. And what does that mean? It now brings you to a decision to say, he decided to quit. Meaning he decided to fail. He stayed put. Meaning he decided to relent. He decided to be relentless. He decided to be consistent. He decided to be resilient. That is who we are. And that is why there is no loophole for failure. Congratulations to every co-founder of SWIFTtrip. Today, I don't know why energy full my body. So much energy. Since morning, I've been talking with this manner. And if I can see meeting to stay until evening, I know this energy will retain. We've had meeting this morning 6 a.m. We had another one 9 a.m. We just finished it and we are back here again. The same energy, no reduction. In fact, it's getting hotter. And then somebody will be telling me or making some funny statement saying, the more the meeting, the more it gets boring. That's a very devilish belief. You learned it, you can change it. If the meeting is so much, it will get boring. Who said it and who said so? If I have the ability to have 5 meetings daily, it can never be boring. If it is boring to you, it means that you have lost sight of the vision. You are no longer making use of our meetings for what it should be. Mentoring the people. Find people who have not heard about SWIFTtrip and mentor them. If you get busy in exposing people, removing blindness from people and opening people's eyes, you will never see the repetition of the same thing as boring. I want to let you know what success means. Success is not a repetition of new things or new ideas every day. It is the repetition of one same thing over and over and over and again without the loss of enthusiasm. That is what success is. So if you are looking for the secret of success, it is not a secret at all. What is your ability to stay put in that one thing? What is your ability? Do you find yourself tired of when you are doing something and pushing onward, you get tired? If that is you, you are setting yourself up for failure. Stay focused. Anytime that your mind tells you want to get tired, ask yourself, why did you get started in the first place? When we remember the generations that will be set free from SWIFTtrip, by SWIFTtrip, we stay relentless. Join us. It is a call. Build with builders and see a great future ahead. Thank you so much. I love you all. In every meeting, I just have to pause. All through today, if I know who break by myself, I'll be there talking. The energy is excess. For a meeting that we've been holding over and over and over and over, morning and night, since 2021. As I am right now, I'm waiting for the evening meeting by 8 p.m. This one is over. Waiting for the next. After that one, tomorrow morning, where are you? The same thing we will say with another dose of enthusiasm. That's our SWIFTtrip channel. Search it on Telegram and be part of it. Incredible. You miss SWIFTtrip, won't forget the name. You see, today our Telegram is 12,213 subscribers. Somebody is bothered and say we are this, we are that, we are slow. That thing started from 0 subscriber. We have never, by any means, find a way to maybe boost that subscription by maybe advert. We invite you personally to that meeting. There's a way we can boost it in Facebook directly. It will be increasing. We won't do that because this is my scale to how many persons we have mentored. We mentor you, finish. You can't say you no go mentor others. You go sleep. No problem. Be coming. You will see us moving ahead. When you wake up after you become a co-founder that went to sleep, you will find the energetic ones moving on. You will not be trying to catch up. Please don't do that to yourself. When you join the meeting, enter into the mentorship zone. Oh, take me, Midza. Please take me to the mentors. The mentorship part. As I was speaking about it, and I remember that I skipped it to talk about the prophets. Now the mentors. Mentorship compensation plan. As a mentor to someone, you are earning a direct mentorship bonus of what? $70. Who paid it? Is the company struggling to pay you that money? No. The person who came in paid you for mentoring him into SWIFTtrip or her. You say, I will not mentor anybody. It means that you will wait as a co-founder because you want to pose as a co-owner. So you have to sit down and wait until the business starts to pay us. But you enter into the realm of the co-founders becoming mentors of others, you will earn because everyone who you are able to expose to the vision will pay you that mentorship fee. So the $100 will not be paid all to you. There was a person who did a second level mentorship to you. That person gets $15. There's a third level mentorship. He gets $10. There's a fourth mentorship. That's $5. You might think that the $70 is greater than $5. But when you have built your team massively well, you discover that having other mentors in your structure When that $5 is dropping in thousands of places, you won't even mentor a person today, but you would have earned, let's say that comes to you in 1,000 places. That's $5,000. Don't joke with SWIFTtrip. Be the mentor that SWIFTtrip needs today, and will bounce right to the top. Wow. How was the meeting? I believe you gained a lot in today's meeting. If you didn't hear what I say, or you didn't remember what I've said, though you can rewind this meeting back because it's recorded and it's on YouTube and you will get it on Facebook. If you don't understand what I've said, you understand the energy. Copy the energy. Copy the enthusiasm. Copy the power. Oh my God. Just copy that and fly with it. We have international admin in the house in person of Ambassador Orinami Ayo. Thank you for all you do for SWIFTtrip. We have Ambassador Dr. Tamke, Hub Admin of SWIFTtrip in Edo State. Connect with him. We have Ambassador Dr. Nna. These are the Hub Admins of SWIFTtrip. Connect with him. And for those who are connecting online and watching through this video, I would give you their phone contacts. The international admin. If you are in a state where we have no hub admin, you reach out to the international admin on 080-666-95332. That's the international admin's contact, so you can copy that down. And if you are in Ghana, I want you to connect to the coordinator of Ghana in person of Nwankoro Emmanuel on plus, okay. Is it plus 233? Yeah. 555 741715. And if you are in Edo State, please connect with Ambassador Dr. Tamke as the Edo State Hub Admin. You can bypass process anyway. I want to let you know that these numbers I'm calling is for co-founders. To the co-founders who wants to register their prospect into SWIFTtrip as co-founders. You've mentored someone and was about coming in. If you as a yet to be co-founder calls them, they will ask you, who told you about SWIFTtrip? You say, no, I don't want to follow the person that told me. I want you because you are a leader. They tell you no. Because if that person reports our leaders that a person I registered or I told about SWIFTtrip has gone to follow a leader, the leader is in trouble. Clear. So don't think that you can bypass. The leaders will tell you, go back to the person who told you about SWIFTtrip. All right, so that being said, you can have their contacts. In Edo State, reach out to plus 234 90 30 43 3400. We have the, let's see, Ambassadress Christy Akpabio. She's the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Lagos State. Connect with her on, plus 234 80 37 14 35828. Yeah. And if you're in Germany, connect with the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Germany on plus 491 52 16 77 11 51. And if you're in Italy or in France, connect to the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Italy and in France on plus 39 350 184 9073. And we have Lolo up here, the coordinator of SWIFTtrip in Ibadan, but your phone contact is not there. Thank you so much. We have Dr. Unna, the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Abakaliki, and is the king of his community. So you see, SWIFTtrip is giving you access to meet personalities that you would not have easily reached to. Dr. Unna, as the king of his community, one day his chiefs told him, he was sharing testimony here, chief told him and said, don't stop talking about this thing. Why are you working, collaborating with scammers? Do you want them to eat people's money and your name will be dragged to the mud? You are bigger than this, king. If that was told to some persons, enthusiasm dead. But Dr. Unna said to them, well, allow me. It's my name. If I want to drag it to the mud, allow me drag it to the mud. But do not say I didn't tell you about SWIFTtrip. Because when it begins to happen, that you see me at the highest peak of wealth, don't say I didn't tell you. So if it's for the disgrace, let me disgrace myself. If it is to drag my reputation and my name to the mud, allow me to drag it to the mud. That is when I tell you that, oh my God. See, the dream of SWIFTtrip must be your dream. You can't convince a person about this. When you share SWIFTtrip, don't look at the person's standard or lowness or highness. It must touch the person's dream. If the person is aspiring to be great, the person might have not done great things, so the person will adapt it. If that person has been doing great things and he hears this, he will say, what? He merge it to his dream and then move ahead more. But a person who is in another direction will give you all the reasons why it will not work. So this is a king that should say, I am a royal highness and my children will never suffer. After me, my child, one of them will become a royal king here. So, I don't have anything to be thinking about the future. My future is already covered. Change perspective. Do you know why billionaires will soon be rushing SWIFTtrip? Trillionaires, whites, celebrities. Because it will become very clear that this one, when you be part of it, it will make you greater. No matter the level you are, it's going to make you greater. So let's see. Let's see this. Let's see this. Ambassador Donna plus 234 9061 755175. Thank you, sir, for all you do. We appreciate your Royal Highness for all you do for SWIFTtrip. Thank you for standing tall with your name for SWIFTtrip over there in your community. We appreciate Ambassador Boningbush, hub admin of SWIFTtrip of Rivers State, plus 234. You're in Rivers State, to reach out to him if you want to register your co-founders into SWIFTtrip. Plus 234 80 65 75 09 39. Okay, hope I didn't skip anyone. All right, those are the hub admins in the house today. In case I skipped, please you can draw my attention back to it. So please, if you have any question, we have new friends in the house and we appreciate you. This is a Telegram live call. And let's see, to the viewers, we say thank you for going through this with us and we appreciate you greatly. Obio Blessing. Obio Blessing. Hope I pronounced the name well. Your mic is open. Let's meet you. How you doing, Obio? Click the middle button to speak.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How's it going?
It's fine. Thank you.
I'm happy to connect with you.
Great pleasure listening to you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Wonderful information.
Wow.
I think I'm wow.
Amazing.
I'm wow listening to what you have shared to us this morning. But I think looking at the people who are live here, most of them are already Swift trip participants.
Yeah.
They are members already. I think it seems I am the only one who is just joining, right? So I don't know. It seems I'm the fresh fresh member here. I'm not really a member yet, but I think I'm just seeing myself as somebody who is new
Mm.
in your midst. Yeah. So you talked about your dreams.
Our dreams now.
You want to go transportation and what have you. And this dream have been there for like 4 or 5 years, if I'm not mistaken. You said you started this in since 2021,
Yeah, you listen
and
clearly.
2021, right? If I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken, and you are taking this to places. Now the question is, I haven't had this dream and haven't been talking to people for quite some time now. Is that your dreams have not really still been achieved? You are still, you know, making disseminating informations, looking for people to join you and for you to be able to reach this dream. Is there not the question here is it not taking too much time to achieve?
Hmm. That's a very
And
powerful
what
one.
okay, is there a foreseeable future that you will say that okay, this is the exact time that you are going to set up this dream? Because my friend, somebody that that brought me here in the person of Ifine, he actually has been talking to me about this, and I just gave it a try today because I've been less busy today, so I just said I should just give it a try and join and listen to what people have to say. So I think the thing is taking a longer time to achieve. If I now join, if I now join, will I still have to wait for maybe forever for this thing to be kickstarted?
Hmm.
And secondly, I'm not this person that really likes talking to people to buy my idea or, you know, just talk to them to invest in whatever I have
Hmm.
for them. I I don't know how to talk to people, right? I'm just kind of a shy person. So that is even why the reason why I don't really like joining this multi-level marketing of a thing.
Okay.
I just want to, if possible, put my money there and let it work for me by buying a share. But being a co-founder, like you have, I think that would be better
No, you want to be a
than
co-owner. You want to be a
just owning
co-owner.
a share.
Can you hear me? You want to be a
So I
co-owner.
don't want
You don't
one
want to
time.
talk. You don't want to be a co-founder. You don't want to join us to work it out. You want to
I would like
exempt
to be a
yourself.
co-founder.
Yeah.
I like to be a co-founder, but talking about because he said mentorship.
Okay, you can't
That
mentor
people
people.
not see earnings from mentorship.
You can't mentor anyone,
But
right?
I don't really do mentoring.
Wow.
And you said if you want to join as a co-founder, right? If you want to join as a co-founder without mentorship, that there won't be any for you until the gym the gym can start.
Yeah.
So now I don't see myself mentoring, like I said,
Okay.
and I don't want to and just let my money remain static.
Hmm.
I want it
To be working for you.
to what? Mm,
I
so what
love
do I
this.
do?
So what do you do? Huh?
Well,
You already know what to do.
I'm a salesperson. I mean, I do.
You already
What
know
is it?
what you already know what to do. You want me to advise you? You've made a conclusion already. Should I tell you what you concluded? Do you want me to
What?
repeat what you've concluded so far? Put that money into your sales business.
Mm,
Yeah. If you want it to be working for you now, you don't like to mentor anyone, you would have loved to be part of us, but you don't want to keep the money down. And
mm,
let's collaborate to make it happen. Hold the money now. Simple. You don't need any special advice. You've concluded already. So it is a thing that when you see what we're pursuing, you say, okay, I love it. I want to be part of it. I understand what building a system means. Then you become part of it. So let me ask you a question. You say, since we've been building this idea, it has not been fulfilled. We have not achieved it. That was how you said it. We have not achieved it. So, what are we thinking about? Will it remain like that, or for only God knows when, forever? I think that's how you placed your statement. Is it going to be just like that forever? Now, that says business you are doing. Is it your business? You started this yourself?
Yes, I actually started from the scratch.
From the scratch. Beautiful. Sorry to ask, what do you sell?
Well, I'm into cars. I sell locally used cars.
Locally used cars. Beautiful. Now, people coming to buy, do you talk to them? I will come to another part, but I want to first talk one part. Do you talk to people?
Of course I do, even though I do paid adverts.
Wow. And then they come to your car stand.
And they come.
Yes. Do they just walk in and then you just look at them and they make payments for any of the car of their choice? Or at times you have to talk to them you give them the qualities of this car. You tell them why they should buy that car. And they buy it.
Of course I do.
Good. It means you're already talking. And no person can get too far without talking to people. You're already talking to people in your business. Now, that aside, I've just shown to you that you are not what you think you were, the shy person. You're doing business and you're doing great. Now, when you got the vision of starting up the car business, what was the process like? You had the money and you just burst into the business, right? You just get started.
I actually, like I said, I started from the scratch.
So, okay, how did it start?
You
didn't start with any capital?
I started with there was this
So,
that I had.
Okay.
Started with helping people on the street, people who placed their cars on the street. Started helping them
To market it.
facilitate the sale of the
Like an agent.
I was just having, income coming in. I was just saving up. Then from there, I started buying mine.
So you see that even as an agent, you were really talking to people. You are a good mentor. Why are you not seeing yourself like that? Or see that nobody has called you that name, mentor. You mentored people and they bought cars that they didn't want to buy, and you made money. Okay. So now, next question: how long did it take you to have that dream of cars? You started from the street, and then how long did it take you to set your own car stand?
3 years.
3 years. Now, if it could take you 3 years to build a business that is within your means, something that you just gathered the money together and you did it. You didn't need to talk to people, say, I want to open a car stand, and you got it done. Okay, now with the struggle you had in 3 years for such a business, how long do you think it will take you if you embark in building an airport? You now have an idea of an airport. So look at that same way you pursued and raised the money to have your own car stand today. If you want to build an airport, how long do you think it will take you?
Of course, it took me a longer time.
Like how long?
Maybe a decade.
A decade, 10 years,
Or
2 decades, 20
2
years.
decades.
Now you are talking. Are you now seeing the light here? Do you now know why it's taking us time? Why we could start in 2021 and we are still talking? Do you know what we want to build? Okay, what are the things we want to build? Name them. Number one.
Commerce, transportation,
Yes.
logistics, right?
Yes.
Logistics, transportation,
Yes.
and what else?
And hotels.
And the like.
Yes.
What else?
Hotels. That's the hospitality. Okay. Now, in that transportation, the e-taxi and the aviation, right? All of these, if one will take you 20 years, you're very right. Now think of all others added to it. It might take you a lifetime. If you want to pursue this thing the way you pursued a business at your means. Now you are a business owner. Let me also ask another question. When you are sleeping, is anybody buying your cars?
No.
No. Now that's a limited business you've built. It means that if you continue with that business and say that's all you need, and you keep investing in only that business, it means that a time will come, you will be old. You will depend on your sales boys, and they can cheat you as they like. True or false?
Yeah, sure.
True. Now, that's why we say, come together, let's build a system that is bigger than us, bigger than one individual. That if we want to stand to build this, it will take us a lifetime and we won't accomplish it. I do say, if a person say, I will build it alone, and maybe we have the ability to reincarnate, it will take you 10 lives, and you have not still accomplished it. What we want to build here. And it's not just building airport, the kind of standard we want to build. Whereby, when the person is mentioning number one airport in the world, you should have mentioned SWIFTtrip before you mention the next. So, this calls for collaboration. And it calls for talking. It's not something you can confine to yourself and say, I don't like to talk to people. And because I don't like to talk to people, then let me just keep pushing. Let me hustle around. My brother, I can even do agent and sell aircraft for people. Sell aircraft. I never still gather the money to do this kind of thing what I want to know. So, we need to get it done with what? People's money. Not your money. You can't hustle for this one alone. So when you share the vision, somebody will be ready and willing to put his money down and wait for it. Any person who is not willing to put his money down to build something that can pay you for life, you have seen the advantage here. Number one, it's something that when we do it together, we can do it within 2 decades. And we'll get all of these things perfectly done. Doing it collaboratively. In 2 decades, we'll get all of these things done. Standing alone, you can't even do one in 2 decades. Then, it has the ability to pay us while we are sleeping. And not just paying us for one point, it's paying us worldwide. Let me rest my case here. Do you see the reason why you need to put your money here now and wait for it?
Yeah, I see, but I don't want to wait for.
You don't want to wait for the business to be built, right?
For 2 decades.
You don't want to wait. Very good. But now I will only ask you this one now and then leave you to your will. Now, do you believe that 2 decades will soon come to pass? It will come and pass and to be history. 20 years from now, sure. 2 decades. Will it come? Will you see 20 years from now?
By God's grace, yes, of course.
Very good. Meaning you are planning and you wish to see it. Now, when 2 decades pass, and we all in this meeting are now airport owners, and you are still a car owner, sales business owner, you have expounded it very well. You've expounded it. Business is flowing, is booming. You are doing very well. But will you feel somehow when you know that, oh, that business they told me 20 years ago, all of them, they are succeeding now. They are now airport owners of airport. They now own decentralized business. All of the things I had 20 years ago, it's in operation, and that money is coming seamlessly to this set of people. Would you wish you had waited?
Yeah, I will wish. I will wish.
Very good.
I will, because I will be feeling left behind.
That's it.
And I may not forgive myself for not taking that risk that time or this time.
I love that. So, okay.
For all these months I've been doing, is there can it be accounted for? Is there a place that this money have been kept to actualize this dream of yours?
Wow. No, of ours. Stop using yours. The dream big past me. Ours. Yes, anytime you want to say it, you say ours. This dream of ours. That's it. I can't claim this one to be mine. Okay. So now, you see the land. Have you heard of the land SWIFTtrip wants to buy?
Yeah.
Somebody
told me.
Yes, a 900 million land. So when we buy that one now, do we still have the money in the account or in an asset?
Of course, to be in an asset.
In an asset. Very good. So that is how SWIFTtrip will be building and building and building until we get there. We're not keeping money. As the money is coming in, you see how we are raising money now. Saying we even crash our price to $50. Buy as many as you can so that we can get it done. 4,000 units to be sold. We get the 300 million. We're not going to keep it. We're going to buy that land, 900 million, and boom, that's an asset saved for life. We're building on that foundation, 20-story hotel, 5-star hotel. And as that is raised, over 10 billion naira would go into that project. Did we keep the money? No. And when people are seeing it, they will bring in more money. We're doing the same thing in the UK. Did we keep the money? No. We are developing the apps as well. In line, are we keeping the money? No, money is not kept here. So we are building as we go. Clear?
I see.
Yes. So once you put down your money now, we don't use them. But if you say we shouldn't use it, and then you wait for the launch, very good. We'll have to look for somebody else that will give us the money. Are we going to find? Sure. We will find someone to give us the money.
So I'm sure this is, there is no an estimated period where this thing should start happening.
Estimated period. The estimated period is when we have sold off 3% of the business. And how are we selling it? When you buy now, you are keeping to yourself 0.50 to 5%. You can buy, for this promo time, you can buy 20 units, 50 units, 100 units, as the case will be. That is, for instance, we're saying 100 times 0.50 to 5%. That's what you own. So if you want one unit, that is $50 for this call, but from tomorrow, it's going to be $250 back to the price. The window is closed. So it was a very tight window we had to open so we can recoup some fund and meet up the land, because by the end of the month, we are still under pressure by the landlord. So it's pressure on every side. We have to do what we can to get it done. So 0.50 is 1 to 5% multiplied by 2.4 million places. That will give us three box shares. So each person is taking. You can take as many as you want for now. And it goes back to 1 person to 1 unit. Once that is exhausted, we launch the business. 2.4 million units of our co-founder slots is what we are selling off right now to as many who are willing to take position for us to build a business together. So that's something I wanted to say, but let me leave it at that.
May I ask, the participants there,
Yeah.
are all of them co-founders, or there are some people who are just shareholders?
The participants, let me see what I will understand by that. The participants there, are they co-founders? Is that how you asked it?
People that are live here.
Yes.
This meeting.
Okay, if we are all co-founders here.
Co-founders.
Okay, let's check. That's a great one. You're asking a lot of questions that are really sweet. I would find out who is not a co-founder here. Cosbury Sweetheart. That's your name on your profile. I think it should be your first time as well. Bright Chidi. How you doing? This should be your first time. So want to identify Mr. Mr. Blessing is looking for his fellow first-timers. He wants to know if he's alone. So let's go find. Let's find us who are standing with him right now. Yet to be. Okay. Okay, I think those are the three. Just three of us here are the persons I might point to say are not. So let's hear from Cosby Bray. So please, if it's your first time here and I didn't mention your name, raise your hands. I will mute your mic, okay? Because every other person here are co-founders of SWIFTtrip. Anayo Samuel, are you non-co-founder? Ezekiel, raising your hands. Do you want to be a non-co-founder? Okay, so Cosby Sweetheart, Kuzi Bree Sweetheart. Did I pronounce the name well? Kuzi Bree Sweetheart. Unmute your mic. Let's know if it's your first time. How are you doing? Click the middle button to speak. Bright Chidi. Click the middle button to speak. How are you doing? A lot of us wants to speak, but Lolo Opia, you are a co-founder of SWIFTtrip. Lolo Opia, you're a co-founder of SWIFTtrip. Emmanuel Joseph, you're a co-founder. I would unmute your mic. Maybe you want to add a comment to what is said so far. I'm unmuting your mic, but don't unmute your mic yet. Mabel Odabi, are you raising your hands, Mabel Odabi? Cosby Kuzibri, I'm still waiting for you. Click the middle button to speak. Bright Chidi, how are you? Click the middle button to speak. All right, so Ahmed Mustafa, he just became a co-founder of SWIFTtrip. I want one of the newest among our co-founders to speak to our yet to be co-founders. It took Mr. Ahmed Mustafa a lot of observation as well to become a co-founder. So, Ahmed Mustafa, sir, Alaji, can you speak?
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. I wanted to say one or two before Madam Lolo Opia. Madam Lolo Opia, I know you want to say something. Just hold the brakes more. So let's, you are an old co-founder. Let a new co-founder speak to.
Oh, wow.
All right. So Ahmed, your mic is muted. Unmute it again to speak. Ahmed Mustafa, how are you?
Fine and good.
Very well, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Everybody. It's taking me almost 2 weeks before I register.
So what would you have to say?
But thank God, by grace of God, I'm already now a member.
Amazing.
And I pray for all of us in order to achieve this. May God help us.
Amen. Amen. All right, so
I see you are someone I'm having.
okay, it seems like you're not in your you're not in your right part today. Yes, because normally your voice used to be louder than this. All right, so let Madam Lolo Opia speak. Madam Lolo Opia, how are you doing? Maybe you could be busy by now.
Good, sir.
Yes.
Good, sir.
Happy to connect with you, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. So, my boss is there, Chidi Bright.
Oh, okay.
He registered yesterday. Yes, he registered yesterday. So, I've been on him. He's my boss and traveling agent.
Amazing.
Good marketer. So, welcome him. He registered yesterday morning.
Wow.
After 3 months of fight.
3 months. That's amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, he's a good marketer, yeah.
Amazing. Mr. Bright, please unmute your mic. How are you doing? Mr. Bright Chidi. Wow. Okay, I believe, I don't know if he's busy with something else now or his Telegram is not allowing him to mute his mic, but his mic is muted. And we welcome you to our midst. I was introducing you as a non-co-founder and your first time. So I was right that it's your first time, but I wasn't right that you're already a co-founder. Congratulations, and I'm happy to have you standing solidly with us. I would have also love to hear about Kusi Bree, Sweetheart, because I can spot you as your first time also, but I'm not sure if you're a co-founder or not. Okay, so so far so good. to Mr. Blessing, who wanted to hear other voice. I believe you are happy that you are standing alone now. Only you. You are the only one, not a co-founder here.
Yes, I am.
So,
Somehow,
you are.
somehow,
You.
this thing is supposed to be attended by people who are actually looking into, cooperating with you.
Okay.
But I'm just the only one who is new here.
Oh, so you
And,
are. Hmm.
Actually, is it really going somewhere?
Hmm.
Is your dream actually going somewhere? But
Okay.
it should be going. If it should be going somewhere,
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be the only one coming
Oh,
in for this meeting.
that's amazing. All right. So now I would not help you anymore. You've seen it that it's heading nowhere, and that's your stand. Watch it
I'm not saying
go
it's
somewhere.
nowhere, right?
No, I've muted
I'm
you,
not saying.
and it doesn't take me too long to keep someone aside. And I'm not in the business of encouraging anyone or motivating anyone. Let your stand be your stand. If you won't be part of SWIFTtrip, it should be yours. And if you'll be part of SWIFTtrip, it should be yours to take. It's not going anywhere from your perspective. If you are waiting for people, everyone here never waited for you. Nobody here knew you before now. And whether you leave that position for the next person, nobody will know that you had it and you didn't take it. They would take it without considering you. So if you would consider others before you take a stand for us to build, wait for them. But I assure you, no one would wait for you. Congratulations on your view about how you would take up opportunities. You only take it when people has approved of it and when it is a popular trend. Congratulations. And whose hands is raised? Madam Christie, your hands are raised. If it's for that matter, I don't think we will need to address it. He should speak on his own accord, and nobody will be here to encourage him. Bright Chidi, how are you? I'm happy to connect with you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Hope all is going well.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. And where are you connecting from today?
I'm connecting from Abuja.
Amazing.
I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here.
Wow.
I remember earlier this year, I spoke with you. The time I registered my son, I think it should be March or April. So I registered my son and I wanted to invest, but I was doubting the whole system and the process. So Madam Lola was the person that was giving me courage, encouraging me to join and see how the system works. During the time you were giving the lecture about the system, so I was listening to it and advising myself that Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah.
So Nigerians, problem we have here is that people want a quick
Want it sharp.
or a quick investment. Something you can invest today, tomorrow you become a billionaire or trillionaire. So that is the mindset of people here in Nigeria, and that is why they overlook things like this. So actually, for the first time, I was even thinking the same way because I'm also a Nigerian. So, but at the time, I have to look into it and say, okay, let me invest and see how the system works. And I promised Madam Lord that in the future I will join, I will invest more and promote the system. So I know what you are doing.
Amazing.
So, I will put my efforts to ensure that everything works well.
Thank you so much, sir. That is the voice of a lion, and that is what we need. People who can see where we're heading to and they stand. Because you are here, it works. If Mr. Obio Blessing is here, because you are involved, it should work. Yeah, you can mute your mic, Bright Chidi, I'm happy. Don't say because you are you going to be working with other people, or do you need people's permission for your life to be transformed? I don't need anybody's permission. I don't need people's approval. Tell yourself the same thing, and then you will shine so bright. Because you heard it, SWIFTtrip should work. Because you heard it, SWIFTtrip should go places. Because you heard it, SWIFTtrip should begin to go somewhere. My brother, that's how to live. Oh. Mama Lola up here, you want to speak? Cosby, yeah, Cosby Bree, sweetheart, I'm happy to hear from you today. Hope all is going well.
Yes, yeah, fine.
Great.
My only regret is that I didn't meet you on time. I didn't meet you on time. This one now, the hope thing is million.
Which state are you connecting from?
The type of opportunities I usually get.
Yeah.
I'm calling from Imo State, obviously.
Amazing. I'm happy to connect with you.
I was invited by Samuel Anayo.
Beautiful. So how did you get to hear about SWIFTtrip at first? Was it on Facebook or Mr. Anayo called you his friend?
By all implication, it's like Facebook.
By Facebook. Then he reached out to you.
Yeah, flowed through WhatsApp, and he called, and then we started chatting. You know, he told me
amazing.
I demanded for a contact. I will still speak to you for problems. I will get to you, sir.
Amazing. I'm happy to connect with you. Kusi Bree. Did I pronounce the name well?
Yes, Kusi Bree, sweetheart.
Amazing. Thank you so much for standing with us. God bless you. All right. So that's the spirit. And who's next? Who wants to speak? Nwakoro Emmanuel. I've never taken my time to talk to someone for too long the way I did for Obio. And you still ain't seen through. You have to convince yourself now. Nwakoro Emmanuel, how are you doing? The Ghana coordinator, your mic is still muted. If you're speaking, we can't hear you. Okay. I wonder why your mic is not coming up. All right, so let's restart our slogan. And we have a slogan that says, able co-founders of SWIFTtrip, we bounce. And then we say we bounce. You say right to the top.
You say right.
Mr. Ifan, his hand is open. It's on.
Okay. Mr. Ifan Wachuku. Augustine, you want to speak? Ifan Wachuku, you want to speak? Okay. Let's restart our slogan. The mics are coming up. Mr. Obio, next thing, this slogan should not be for you. We say, as them they doubt, we they bounce. As we they bounce, make them they doubt. That's the slogan of which we use in. That's what we use in acknowledging our doubters. So I don't want you to be in that channel. I want you to upgrade from that point of view. Please, and be part of those who sees it and makes it to work. Not those who sees it and waiting for others to make it work. Because people must come together to make it work. Be that one. So we say, as them they doubt, you say with a bounce. We say with a bounce, you say make them they doubt. Are we ready? Unmute your mics. As them they doubt. As we they bounce, make them they doubt.
Make them they doubt.
Able co-founders of SWIFTtrip. We bounce. We bounce right to the top. I love you all. Have a great time.